Check rides are where good pilots get wrecked by bad habits. You can fly like a champ for months, and you can blow it all on a simple mistake on a check ride, or you just started rambling on the oral. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what you guys should not do on a check ride, and what you guys should be doing instead. This can go for any check ride: private, instrument, commercial, multi. So, my name is Captain Ethan. It's a beautiful day to fly planes, and let's help you pass your check ride. The first thing you guys don't want to do not show up late for the check ride. The first impression matters. You're usually going to be meeting the DPE for the first time when you're going for your check ride. If your ride starts at 9 o'clock in the morning, don't be the person rolling in at 8:59 looking flustered for the check ride. Arrive around 30 minutes to 45 minutes early. I like to arrive earlier because I like just getting to the airport and like trying to get into the zone for my check ride. Give yourself some time to breathe, double check your paperwork, and show the examiner that you're a pro before you even start. This is also another big thing. Make sure you have correct documentation as well, because there's people that have gone in with a temporary that's been expired. Also, if you guys show up late for a check ride, it's not a good look. Always be early. Early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable. Also, here's the second tip. Don't ramble on your check ride. Examiners love when you give confident, concise answers, not when you start teaching a ground lesson mid-answer. They ask you, what is an MOA? Do not start reciting the entire sectional legend. Answer only the question that they ask, and if they want more, they'll ask. I see this on Reddit pages all the time where, I'll give you guys an example. So let's say me and you are in a check ride right now, and I say, do you know what this is? What would be the correct answer? Would you say, yes, it's a pen? Or would you say, yes, I know what it is? It would be this answer, yes, I know what it is. Then he'll ask you, what is it? It's a pen. And then he'll go and be like, okay, what type of pen? Pilot G2. Answer the exact question that they are looking for. If you don't give them the answer that they're looking for, they'll ask again. The third tip, do not ignore the checklist. You can fly flawlessly, you can have the best check ride in the life, but if you don't pick up that checklist, you're still gonna fail your check ride. The DPE will notice that you're not using the checklist, so even if you do everything, just look over the checklist to make sure you confirm. It's not that, it takes 5 seconds. Pick up the checklist and read it. Make sure you did everything on it. Use the checklist every single time. It shows that you're disciplined, it shows that you're safe. Checklist usage is very important on check rides. I know people who have failed check rides because they didn't pick up the checklist. You can be out like $800, well, that's on the low end. $800 on the low end, and I've seen check rides go as much as $1,500. That's a lot of money. You don't want to waste it all because you didn't pick up a piece of paper for 5 seconds, like 5 parts of the flight. Tip number 4, do not bring old stuff to the check ride. Old charts, expired FAR names, out-of-date approaches, they're all red flags. Actually, technically, they're not even legal to bring, because if your info isn't current, it's never a good thing. Even when flying IFR, you're supposed to have an updated nav database every 28 days. Same thing with your charts. You want to make sure that they're updated and they're current, so double check everything before you guys go for your check ride. Make sure your sectionals, EFBs are updated, and make sure you have a current FAR name. Another way you guys can prevent having you get this big book, I like the book, but you guys can also get the app, or if you guys have a 4-flight subscription, it's in the documents tab under FAA and handbooks. Wrong. It's under FAA and Federal Aviation Regulations. It's in that folder. You find every single regulation in there. Tip number 5, don't forget paperwork. There's people that show up without endorsements, unsigned IACRAs, no written test, or maybe even their student pilot temporary certificate. So guess what happens to those people that don't have the proper paperwork? They don't get to take their check ride. They don't get to fly. So then I wouldn't do this the night before. I'll do this a week before. Make sure your logbook is up to date. You have a government issued photo ID, medical, student pilot certificate, or your private or commercial. Test results for your written, if you have to take a written. Proper endorsements, make sure everything is good. There's even a little check ride prep sheet in the training center on my Discord. If you guys want to join it, links in the description below. And also, do not stay up all night the night before studying for the check ride. There's actually this one thing that I heard from one of my friends, and they said do not focus on anything aviation related for the entire day, the day before your check ride. You guys might need to cram everything, just don't do it the night before. Showing up mentally fried is way worse than not knowing one single regulation. The day before the check ride, just relax. Do something that'll calm your nerves, sleep, hydrate, stretch, and then in the morning, you'll show up feeling smart and sharp. Alright, 7th tip, do not skip reading the ACS. The ACS is literally the cheat sheet to any check ride because anything on the ACS is going to be asked on the check ride. So even the DP is going to ask you before the check ride, are you familiar with the ACS? Yes, I am familiar with the ACS because I watched Captain Ethan's video on check rides and what not to do, and we make sure to not skip over the ACS. Know it cold and use it as a preparation to get ready for your check ride. Every question, every maneuver, it's all gonna be in there. Maybe not, it'll just show like the topic, but it's a great way to get an outline to study. Number 8, don't just wing it. Get it? Stupid joke, sorry. Don't hope the DPE skips over the tough questions because that's how you know you're gonna get exposed on the check ride. DPE is gonna ask you hard questions. They're all gonna be hard, especially weather and human factors. Those are the two things I struggle with the most. So be over prepared for the check ride. This is the one thing that you kind of want to be over prepared for. Know your aircraft, know the regulations, weather, airspace, cross-country planning. Literally everything that you're gonna need for your check ride, you guys want to make sure you know. Number 9, don't rush anything. I've said this in previous videos, so go watch previous videos as well. Rushing is never a good thing in aviation. It's just not. Check rides are not speed runs. You should not be speed running a check ride. You won't get points for finishing early, but you can fail by rushing through checklists, check-ins, or maneuvers. Take your time, be delicate, show your decision-making process, and also don't forget to do your clearing turns as well. You will have time for the check ride. The flight school knows that you're taking a check ride and will cancel all the flights for the day. You have unlimited time to do the check ride, day permitting. And number 10, don't let the nerves take over. I know check rides are very nerve-wracking to go into, but don't be overly nervous. You still want to show some confidence in your answers as well. The DPE is watching you. It is a test, but the goal isn't perfection, it's safe decision making. Take a breathe. Most examiners are super chill. They just want to see you think like a pilot and be safe in the airplane. So here's the checklist of things you actually want to do on your check ride. So if you guys need to, write this down. Arrive early for the check ride. I'd say arrive at least an hour before. Answer questions only when they're asked. If he doesn't ask a part of the question, do not answer that part of the question. Use your checklist. Use the checklist. It's there. Just use it. Bring current documentation and, bring current materials. You don't want to come with an outdated FAR-aim. Trust me, because there can be a regulation change. I have a FAR-aim from the 80s and a FAR-aim from 2025. 9117 is completely different in both. Triple check paperwork. Triple check paperwork. I don't want to fail a check ride because I forgot to bring something. You don't want to do that. Relax the day before. This is what I did before my private check ride. I'm not going to tell you guys what I was doing before my check ride, but I was relaxing and having fun. Study the ACS. Know everything that's in the ACS, you'll be set. Just be over prepared for the check ride. Slow down. It's okay to hit the brakes. You can hit the brakes once in a while. And don't let stress wreck your flow. If you follow that list, you're walking in ready for the check ride. If this helped you prepare for your check ride, make sure you guys leave a like down below. Send this video to somebody who is preparing for a check ride. And check out my Discord server in the description. It's going to have a check ride prep list, so you guys are prepared for a check ride. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and you guys got this.